Hey, what is going on, guys? It's Monday. I'm back. I've been lost, unfortunately, for the last 2 months, and I didn't realize it. Once I did realize it, though, I didn't want to come back. That was the hard part. Was coming here and putting on a smile and talking to you guys and being positive when I see all this hate in the world. Now, I've never followed politics. I've never chosen sides. Listen, I don't trust that everything that's being said is true. So if that's the case, if everything that's being said is not true, then I'm not going to ride with you, right? I'm not going to repeat what you're telling me in the off chance that I could be wrong. So there's a lot of lessons out there I've learned. There's a couple of things that I've said, I've repeated, and they were incorrect, and so I had to go ahead and obviously correct it and say I'm sorry, whatever the case is. But what I'm finding is that people are choosing red or blue, and they're being further divided. So there's enough division in this world. We're divided in so many different ways: religion, race, gender, just too many ways we're divided, and then now this is just another way to divide us. It's been going on for a very long time, but I haven't been privy to it because I really don't care who's in office. Now, the issue that I'm having right now with coming back and trying to be a positive role model is that I'm seeing so much hate now. I need you guys to use your brain. It's super important to formulate your own ideas. Now, if you're aggravated about something, if you're aggravated at a certain group of people, I want you to think about it. Where did that hate come from? Did one of those people hurt you? Did they hurt one of your family members? If they didn't hurt you, if they've done nothing wrong to you, then why do you hate them? That's where I see that it's a huge problem choosing a side, because the side is saying that the other side is the problem. And now we're going back and forth. I believe that you should have the right to choose. I believe that you have a brain and you should use it, so that way you can decide what you feel is best for you. I am not here to judge you. But what I will say is that there's some things that we do sometimes with information that is only half the truth. And when you have only half the truth, unfortunately, you can make a decision that you wish you can go back on when you find out the rest of the truth. Now, we have red and blue. If you are red, you spend most of your time watching Fox News. And if you are blue, you spend most of your time watching CNN. Now, that's where I find the problem, because you're not getting the full story. What you're getting is half-truths, if that, and then you're making decisions based on that half-truth as if it's the full truth. I was lost, but now I'm here. And the way I was able to get out of it, honestly, was by shutting off the media. I had to step away completely, and it didn't happen in a day. But I know that being on my path, the path of being enlightened and wanting to support others and be happy, that path, there's certain things that I do throughout the day that help me to stay there. Now, I veered off. I knew I was off course. I didn't want to get back on course. But then something kept telling me, this isn't the right way. It's not the right way. And I listened, and I listened, and I listened until I finally decided, hey, listen, I have to start back at the basics. And everyone has a different set of basics. Basics for me is very simple. It's make the bed. It sounds crazy, right? But make the bed is the first step in my journey to being back on track. So I started with make the bed. Then the second step was listen to meditation. Then the third step was listen to Jim Rohn. Then the fourth step was start writing in your journal again. And then my fifth step, which was one of the things I wrote in the journal, was to be back here talking to you guys. So I can't be here unless I do those other steps. So it's so important for you to find what your steps are and just start with one of them, something very basic. I don't know what it's going to be for you, but making the bed is my thing. If I don't make the bed, kind of starting off on the wrong foot. So what I've been doing is making sure I make the bed before I leave to the gym. That way I know that I've conquered that, and then I can move forward with the rest of my day. I miss you guys. I love you guys. I really want you to consider what you're doing. I've never seen this kind of hate before, especially for people who were first responders, police officers. I just don't get it. If it wasn't for the media, would you still hate them? That's my thing. You're being dragged in to a circle of hate, and I want you to step away from that. I'm not saying it's going to be easy, but I'll tell you, it'll be worth it. I feel like a weight has been lifted off my shoulders. So I am here this week. I don't know if I'll be here next week. I got my motor back. I got work to do. I'm writing in my journal, and I'm excited. So I hope you guys can listen to these words to the very end, and I hope that I can just open your eyes. I'm not trying to change your mind today. I get it. It was hard for me. It took me weeks to come back here. So I don't expect that today is going to make that change for you, but maybe this will communicate with that voice in the back of your head that realized that you've been off your path too. All right, guys, listen, I hope you have a great week, and I'll talk to you soon.